Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I will show you how to establish a connection with the DB2 database server and fetch some data via ODBC on a macOS client. I made already videos for Linux and Windows clients, and now in this video I will show you how to do the whole process in macOS. So first, I want to tell you that I found actually that IBM support already answered this question, I think in their forum, and we will go these steps together in this video and test it. And that's why we will start now with step number 1 and download ODBC Manager if you don't have it already. So check in your utilities if you don't see ODBC Manager. So go to this website and download the free ODBC administrator for macOS. That was the first step. The second step is download the IBM DB2 ODBC driver for macOS from the IBM website. So you must have IBM account to be able to do this step. So if you don't have one, create it and then download the file. So after doing this step, we need to open the terminal and create under applications, so cd applications, mkdir, make directory, ds driver, and here we need to open the downloaded file and run the DMG file. So I will open it. I have already downloaded. After that, double click install DS driver. For security reasons, you must say open again. And completed successfully in this case. Okay, so we don't need this anymore. Back to the steps. And now we need to open ODBC Manager and create a driver. So we go to the drivers, click add. He said we should give it the name DB2 native driver, but you can write any name you want. So I will write DB2 driver. And then we need to choose a certain file where the driver points to. So this one there. So I click choose and then go to applications, go to DS driver, search for lib directory, and there we have the file, choose, and then OK. Now in the system DSN of the ODBC manager, we need to create a new DSN. But I don't want to create a new system DSN. I want to create only a user DSN for this user. And that's why I will open this tab and click add. Choose DB2 driver. This is the driver. And in my case, I will write the following DSN name, my DB2. Description is optional, I think, so I will click OK. Now the next step, we need to open the terminal because we need to change this file db2 dsdriver.cfj. So when you cd to applications, cd to ds drivers, and then when you type ls, you will see this directory cfj, cd cfj, and there actually we have a sample file that we can use to create db2 dsdriver.cfj. But I prepared already this file before I record this video, so I will cut from my home directory. I have there for my vid 1 and then redirect it to db2 dsdriver.cfj. Perfect. Now I should have a file more, and if I cut db2 dsdriver.cfj, you see here an XML file, and this is the IP address of the server where I installed db2, and this one is the DSN name, this is the database name, and this is the port. And here you can find another informations like communication protocol, user ID, instance, and the current schema. So you can actually write the same XML file but with your data, so your DSN, your IP address of the server, and database and port and so on. So maybe you ask yourself, okay, but how I know which port is used by DB2? If you know, and you know certainly the IP address of your server where you install DB2, you can SSH into it. This is, for example, my user name of the DB2 instance. So you SSH into it. And grep db2 in etc services. You will see somewhere db2 c underscore and then instance name. This is the port that you need. Okay, that was the first configuration file. Actually, there is another configuration file or ini file that we can also create, and we have sample for it. I prepared this file, and that's why I will create it now. db2 cli ini, and if I cut db2 cli ini, you see I write there the DSN between square brackets, the user ID and password, auto commit, and table type parameters. You can also create your db2 cli ini, and now we can continue with the next steps. The next step is to create or to append what inside db2 profile to our home profile. So in my case, I use Z shell, and my profile file is zshrc. So I will go to the parent directory here, and somewhere I should have db2 profile. I will cut what inside it, db2 profile, and then I will not redirect, I will append, because I don't want to overwrite my ZSHRC. So I will append the content of this file to my home /ZSHRC. So if you use bash shell, it should be bash rc. And now I must restart my terminal. But before I will show you the content of my ZSHRC. So as you see, this is the original ZSHRC. I have there only these 3 lines. By the way, if you want that your terminal prompt here with these colors and so on, you can create this line in your ZSHRC and you will have the same colors and the same format. This is another step, and here start DB2 profile. And as you see, first he export these 2 lines. This is he add these 2 directories to my path variable, and he export this variable that we need and some other important variable for him. So we keep it like this, and now as I said, I must restart my terminal, and he will export each time these variables, because these informations are in my ZSHRC. Okay, now we need to validate our data source. That means we need to check if we create everything correctly. Let's switch to the terminal and write test password. And my DB2 user is DB2 inst1 in my case. My DSN name is my DB2. And now we will run this command. He checked the schema, completed successfully without any errors. That's good. And then the content of the ini file, it looks good. The content of the configuration file, also fine. The connection ends with success, and the validation is completed. Everything was good in my case. I hope you see also here the same result. Okay, now I want also to make a small test with Python and use the library PyODBC. Let me first connect again to my server. SSH DB2 inst1 at DB2 connect to learning. This is the database here. DB2 select ID and name from fruits. Okay, let's say now I want to retrieve this data with a small Python script. I prepared already the Python script, go and test, because this is not a Python tutorial, but I will use the library PyODBC and our DSN, what we created few minutes ago. You will need DSN and your password, and then I want to print connected, create a cursor, execute the same SQL statement of few seconds ago, and now I will save and quit there and type here Python free. It looks good. So I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Bye bye.